What's up, everyone? Josh or Miho here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about the new album from the band Nihill, entitled Verdonkermaan. This is released on Hydra Head Records. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they're based out of the Netherlands, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very noisy, chaotic, very raw style of black metal. I mean, this is not the kind of black metal you would expect to hear clean and overly produced production. This is a band that takes that, throws it out of the window, and replaces it with something absolutely nihilistic. I mean, this is basically old school black metal as it gets. I mean, if you were to take the vibes of Norwegian black metal, like early Dark Throne, Blaze in the Northern Sky era Dark Throne, to older Burzum, maybe Philosophum, to maybe French black metal like Bloedhaus Noord and Deathspell Omega, their earlier material, you would get what Nihill is trying to do, and they deliver it pretty damn good, in my opinion. Um, I first heard about this band by way of another band that the vocalist of Nihill is involved with, and that band is Dodecahedron. Very avant-garde, oppressive, doomish kind of black metal. I really love their debut album from earlier in the year, and I had read I had read up some stories about this Nihill project. I had no idea that the guy from Dodecahedron had a legitimate kind of black metal band, as opposed to what he was working on in Dodecahedron. So I decided to look up this band, listen to some of their stuff, and my jaw was pretty much down to the floor. I was shocked with what I heard. Very raw, very heavy, Latin with loud guitars, high end, almost at a loss for words at how good this stuff is. High end leads, high tremolos, distorted guitars, blast beats galore, harsh, shrill vocals. That's what this band sets out to do. This is their third album. Their previous two, it's basically a conceptual trilogy in a way, mainly having to do with the lyrical content and a lot of other different things. I'm pretty new to this band, obviously, so I still have a lot more to learn about Nihill. This album is 5 tracks, and it runs around almost 40 plus minutes in length. And once you listen to this album, you're going to come to the realization that this is a band that really takes the idea of no mosh, no core, no trend, no fun to its fullest extent. This is a band that personifies that kind of statement, and it shows in the way this album sounds and the way that it's delivered. Where do I begin? The guitars and drums. Those are the two things that will keep you mesmerized throughout this entire album. Just how loud they sound, how obnoxiously crude they sound. The guitar work on here is mainly a mixture of very heavy riffs, high leads, good solid tremolo riffs, but the way that it sounds, it's just loud, it's buzzing, almost ear-piercing. It's almost as if this band is almost venturing into harsh noise power electronics territory. Maybe this is a direction the band could take, but what they do with this record is they add the black metal element in there, and it works incredibly well. The guitar work is just very loud and obnoxious, but it's supposed to be. It's supposed to sound the way that it does, and it's just executed greatly here. The drums, you get your usual kind of black metal drums, very fast blast beats, very high emphasis on the kick and snare. Like the guitars, the drums sound very loud and obnoxious in the mix, very crude, but they're played good. The drums are awesome, even to the more slower, doomish, doomish, doomish kind of passages. The drums work so well on this album. And there's one track on this album, it's track number 4, Gnosis Part 4. Sort of continuation of where the first album was. It's just 6 minutes of just really down-tuned electronics and whispering. Almost a chant-like whispering. It's very weird. And to say that that song is the calm moment of this record would be an understatement. Because the other 4 songs that are on here are just pure blistering hell. It's just crazy. The vocals are just as loud as the music itself. Very, very raspy, very hoarse, almost shouted out. They're done very good. I just love the way he delivers his vocals, the way he delivers the lyrics. It's just a sensational vocal performance. But yeah, once you listen to this album, you won't know how to feel after the first few listens. You'll be in awe of the craziness of everything. You'll be in awe of just the speechless. This is one of those records that will leave you speechless. And it's something that you have to really have consideration for. This is black metal that's out to just really terrify the listener and just make the listener do some soul searching. And Verdonkermaan does that very well. I'm going to have a lot of time to listen to this some more and fully comprehend and understand it. This is a crazy record, and probably one of the craziest things I've heard all year this year. Whether it's going to be one of the best is still up in the air. But I'm going to leave you a link in the description box to their Bandcamp page where you can stream this album and their previous works. Figure out for yourself the kind of direction this band is taking, and maybe you'll learn to love it. Maybe you'll hate it. I don't know. But this is gutsy. I enjoy this record. So again, the album is Verdonkermaan by Nihill. This is released on Hydra Head Records. Check it out if you want. And as far as the score is concerned, for the time being, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. This is some legitimately scary black metal. Very raw, very chaotic, buzzing, noisy. If you like that kind of style of black metal, you'll enjoy this record immensely. So check it out if you want. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. And until the next time, Nihill out.